Well, what's up, you guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys some of the best stuff you should probably consider to invest in for like training your wrist and forearm. This right here is a really good one. Like working supination. It's something to do with extensors and like shoulder and elbow. I can go like this, then behind the back like this, but then this. It's a wrist curl device, so I can go like this, put my arm through here, and then like you can get like a wrist yo-yo. But the thing is with it that and this is the one thing about the wrist yo-yo that I think is really good is that if I you guys, because I recently got this 10-pound dumbbell, and I'm gonna go ahead and say something about this thing here, it being 10 pounds. You know, I think it's a good weight, but I feel like when you're lifting so much weight and you're putting all that weight up on your radial deviation and then to your ulnar deviation, the one thing about whenever you're trying to hammer curl, here's the one thing about a hammer curl, which I think is kind of interesting, is that when your radial deviation is pretty strong, you can actually hammer curl a little bit more, but then it's like actually helps you keep your arms straight up in the air. But the thing is, it takes a little bit of load off of here. But I also feel like, this is the best thing for radial deviation. And, and the hang containment and all that. Like, I think it's good for the forearms, but if you're not really getting enough out of this, you can get this off of Amazon, or either you can get them off of Gripzilla, or I would say search around. But the thing is, it's like for how much I paid for it, for this one, I will tell you guys that there's like a little bit of a part where it sits at, and then here's like a lock right there, and it's like for off and on. You turn this and you hold that in there. But the thing is, it's like when you mess around with this right here, this little spring, and yet for this, I can also go like that. But then it's like a friend actually asked me, like, okay, what can I really do with this? Like, once I go ahead and bend it, should I go ahead and turn it? I would say I would not recommend it with this thing because it might end up breaking the connection with this, and the tool is no good. Because this right here, that little center coil compared to this big old coil, it might be capable enough to really do it. But I'd also say another good way you can end up try that out would be like grab a t-shirt and then like wind it up and then try and do all that and keep on going with it. Go as hard as you can, but do it smart. But and I think that a lot of times when you get a lot of heavy weights and stuff, and somebody told me that the fact that you can get a lot of heavy weights, yes, some exercises are good with them and some exercises are not really meant for it, but I just put it in that perspective. So with this thing, I've kind of noticed that from it, you feel it more in your fingers and wrist, but it's the upper and bottom and all that chop range and this, that's pretty good. So that's about it. So guess catch you guys later. Peace.